Fmr Addo appointee back in big trouble. Yes, in a very big trouble. Nina FA $32 million Abusia fake contracts. Hey, and some akoso on my way, Papa. Where they make us from Pesio Konequity and Koma a corso. Yes, and Bokuti and Koma and Komana, just a babonten, Abusia Inti and Komanimu Yepa, we are Wadiana Yachila Yajaha. And that's why I bear media chapter semester was any day connect channel is so. The best was so best subscribe and so notification bonus for podcast updates. Yeti and Koma, just a Mustafa Bandi. Adi Ababe to the Yeti and Koma customers is here. And that's why I bear media GH.
Mustafa Bandi, Mustafa Bandi, a deputy director of operations at the president, was a deputy general secretary. Let's take note. Ebusian commanding in Anderson. Okodin Komosem. MP before Kilimu say abanwe hwenko and what James say yeah cause abanwe hwenko and the then previous government no enemanko ema contract obo contract $32 million and I stand to be corrected obo contract say na contract no can eye amoakwata 3 years ago amoakwata onene road minister onabo amoakwata onene road minister na onabo amoakwata me kana say e my mrebi en ho nsem epa yi pa e de nsem no kokan okodi nkomo say tobut ye si ya quantum ponso ye did this guy they mobilize revenue in terms of a highway sha tobut also it mobilize revenue in case a quine damage and as you want to construct road you bet me use in support of that ora mo akwata we ene koka se sa tobuti yemfa nane na jonsobia anase baby ebegu nsu aden akwantufo tu kwan aya na omota apake jonso indiscriminately which ne dadwin ye pam na ebusuan ba ye Ghana for ba hye ne pa yenkoti sha time no enkoma odie se tobutu no ensem okrokoka ne parliament se na ose yemfa enye tobutu enti obehwe atobutu edumre bi ne yegunu it was not in existence again enkoti enkoma odie 3 years ago nkoma okaze tobutu yemfa na Johnsopia yewia yebedi nkoma fa current insema yebedi.
He is very ignorant about what he's talking about, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, he is quoting from graphic or daily reportage. It was an interview. It's just a small portion that has been cut out. You haven't had the opportunity to listen to the whole interview. Mr. Speaker, I was speaking to the press and they wanted to know the future of all the toll booths. And among others, I said the ministry has plans and government has plans. We are thinking of a lot of ways to put the toll booths. And among them, I said that even the current toll booths, we have about 38 of them at various vantage points in the country. And as part of it, we are even going to improve the sanitary situation at all these places. For instance, and I said among other things that for instance, on the highway, and we all see it all the time, vehicles stop indiscriminately, and drivers, passengers get down, and we see people urinating everywhere indiscriminately. It's so indecent. So if among other things, we use this period to improve the sanitary situation at this toll booths, we would even allow drivers to stop in case passengers want to use that facility, among other things. So it wasn't a statement that I made, it wasn't a report, it was an interview, but that portion was paid, and you do not have access, and you are not privy to the entire interview. And as a member of parliament, why did you think this alone? Let me put ignorance.
Honorable Minister, please. Fast fast forward any kuti honorable a year ura we any kanasem or a former minister of state now. Na ni nyina ne se Mustafa din komo se ne abreso allegedly ye de contract bi ekọ Dr. Mahmoud Momiam pesuaso a ehọ na sa contract ne beko a ye India fo bi and etwe ese sika bi mo 32 million scandal bi fraudulent no chima sha scan twa ne ekoba ye no omo entumi execute contract no omo entumi amfa wose anyede anye oyo omo amfa wose anyede anye oyo entinu Mustafa kama aban we ankasa no baye no omo bo adwuma na chese onabo amoakwata echirem na omo na abreso sika twitwiri die na sika yantama efa omo nsa se omo ntumi amfa nyempuntuo bi ama oman no na okase ne wo bie so ame se da bi owura we mu nyina no awo se aban enu omudi. Yes, aban enu omudi because contractor awo se omo execute na sika na ko na omo execute na $32 million a na se so tim se fraudulent bi na so omo ye dey allegedly nti enkotie deputy director of general no so nkoma odifa sansem we
meba okona mamemba ama matwa eduru ama meba ama matua meba the school fees ansa na makotuaka. Debts are debts. If you owe somebody, they know business is business. But if you create reckless debts, fraudulent debts, inflated debts, Oko Road Funder, people have used certificates to siphon state money for no work done. MPP4 have awarded Minister of Transport, or can they be $32 million. Omotuya India ni contractor, enya Ghana nimpo foreigner, $32 million. Not far away, Baumia constituency. The man who wants to be a president, his constituency. When the MPP executives in Ashanti region held a press conference there, to me have taken contracts, road contracts, where were the MPP people? So when Gabi said, the ministers of Ashanti region and the MPP didn't want roads for Ashanti region, it is true. I now believe it. Because they watched, they saw contracts being awarded. They were told, because they are part of the government, that Nana Yah have been awarded a contract to do a road in your constituency, and the job was not done, and they were paid for. Those are the excesses you are seeing. And now, if you want to spend, the scrutiny on it, every entity, every CEO, Ukotadia, the finance minister must look at what you are going to buy and ask, is it necessary for the country at this time? The contract we are going to award, do we need it at this time? The opposite is ECG and Cocoa Board under President Akufo-Addo.
Make it a habit, a 10-minute.
Use certificates to siphon state money for no work done. MPP4 have awarded Minister of Transport, or can they be $32 million. Omotuya India ni contractor, enya Ghana nimpo foreigner, $32 million. Not far away, Baumia constituency. The man who wants to be a president, his constituency. When the MPP executives in Ashanti region held a press conference there, to me have taken contracts, road contracts, where were the MPP people? So when Gabi said, the ministers of Ashanti region and the MPP didn't want roads for Ashanti region, it is true. I now believe it. Because they watched, they saw contracts being awarded. They were told, because they are part of the government, that Nana Yah have been awarded a contract to do a road in your constituency, and the job was not done, and they were paid for. Those are the excesses you are seeing. And now, if you want to spend, the scrutiny on it, every entity, every CEO,
Ukotadia. The finance minister must look at what you are going to buy and ask, is it necessary for the country at this time? The contract we are going to award, do we need it at this time? The opposite is ECG and Kuku Board under President Akufo-Addo. Go and see what they did at Kuku Board. Go and see what they did at ECG. Had it not been, they procured things they didn't need. They bought things they didn't need. They awarded contracts that they didn't need, just so they can chop the money. Now, we are mind saying here, many about is it good? Say, Mranti Amoku school, Moyu Musuanyans, Amunimade, Mokodom party, na Ghana for 2 months of mine, and Mobines and Mumrabaim, Namababa. Is that how you serve your country? One more, you scar, of what use is the money to them? Look, if the laws of Ghana doesn't catch up with them, God will not spare them.
It is your government that has to catch up with
I'm only praying that it doesn't transcend into their children, because no child should suffer because of the wrongs of their parents, politically. I believe so. But they will pay for it. We are now fees who mining all these MPP ministers who are walking about. Of what benefit have they been for this country? Look at Boankra project, Ministry of Transport. Look at the scandals. Look at that. And the Timitra Kromhama buying the catcher and will say, ya award contract to construct dams. Near Saya government performance tracker. Na dia ka ho yeko wiase no dam ya ntu dam bia nana ya boy cruise yen sa
ndi omutu yo na time no omutu ye no ene dam kro omutu ye
no omu ni engineers
o time no omutu ye no na
omutu no he
baby omutu ye no ne weather.
Is that not causing financial? Nana do ne buy. Is that not causing financial loss? Nana do fee sebi nana do papa ne fee ha no ye fertilizer factory. Do we have a fertilizer factory there? Wamko fa. Wamko ji loan so wamo to fertilizer the ama
Ekuafo.
Say wamu DC is our bekase. Ya de abase wamu nchema party for. Beboa. Wamu mfanya campaign. Beboa. Do we produce fertilizer at the MPP headquarters? Do you misuse national resources this way? And you have the effrontery to talk.
But I say MPP Ekuafo almost Ghana for.
I'm one for
Ghana for.
They are the
party put on time on Ghana for.
You.
Omudia body are in Ebenya Beard.
You. And I want to transfer a team. But a different government is saying, I will invest. And I'm rather me back, me feet. Not the region. Who do a timpukua? On said, who could be a honor one. They be an acas and accident. Rambeduna, almost trust Adiana. And it has existed there for over 30-40 years. It only has to take wisdom, knowledge, purpose-driven.
Nko getting away. I could say.
Go on, getting you need 9 months. And me, I'm a poultry farmer. I know the impact of this. I know what is going to happen. And I'm a neighbor. In Tibet, Kakakra, Akoko, a Uto and Gukon, Utono, or Cecilia. You need 22 weeks for them to start laying. So a meter, you need 9 or 10 weeks. So it doesn't start in a day. Okay? But you've seen people, it's going to roll out on a large scale and grow for ever benefiting.
If I put you on the spot and ask, within ministers now, His Excellency John Dramani Mama Afalo, when are your best minister? Who would you choose?
Well, I'm a party's deputy general secretary.
You are choosing just one person.
I'm a party's deputy general secretary. All the ministers are under the party, even though they are senior officers of government. And it depends upon what corruption have taken place in one's ministry. and what you are really dealing with. I may not know everything. By the time I bear
because there's been a performance tracker about Bonting.
1 year, I didn't.
Dr. Smart Sapo.
Why? In your MPP ni. Now Smart Sapo on MPP and or no rate as a IMF a rate is a medium fee ama MPP for woman nam kruma or more can it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
He did research just as Musa Dankwa does. Bisa Ghana for who do you
Smart
think
Sapon
has been your best minister?
Smart Sapon was
and on the ratings, performance
Tescom patron, KNUST.
You cannot choose one person as one of the best.
Some choose if I know MPP executive, Smart Sapon. We know everybody.
General Secretary Abedi in charge of operations, moving left,
look,
right, center, up, down.
I believe that some
you can't choose one person.
No. Some appointees must be changed. Some ministers must be changed.
Who do you think first person that has to be changed?
I've said that. Look, wait. I'm saying, sir, I am even praying, sir, President Mahama will change, CEOs. We need to change some CEOs.
Sack or
whatever he will do it. He is the president, but I'm an executive of the party, and I'm saying that some CEOs, some CEOs are not living up to our expectations.
Give me one.
But let me tell you one. MPP for better say. Talk. And Matis will be crowd at prison. The Akabi Baha, see how that prison or UK. But combat a young man, small boy, so called no man, who crowd bet me. I want. Talk near who besides a combat or school bank.
Into fast CEOs now, or no way in number one.
And your number one, besides say, why you be? He has revived a dead institution. Ofa Samiji and Femini we are. Name MPP for bad, no more your omudia. No friend day. Gold for oil. Nay, your chrono bobo too. It's a
Smart Sapo say so far, Nipa or top to him.
You see, all these
Greek minister, Eric Opoku.
All these are
who is one of the candidates.
All these are schemes.
Might be going for
they are schemes. They are schemes to solve.
It's not a scheme. You want to say Eric Opoku hasn't done anything.
I say MPP, we know them 24/7.
But you want to say Eric Opoku doesn't deserve the top position.
These are schemes to cause one inferior. Say what they want there, and a 2, it is to sow a seed of discord, and a 3. Look, MPP for our corporation.
But we can assess the ministers.
Look, they have even.
You should be able to assess your ministers.
Almost at here, spiritual committees. Our pet, a dinsiphony malam for near so far.
There is almost a committee.
Nothing, I eat them now.
Only I mean,
it won't work.
There should be a spiritual committee against the two.
Normal, I
agree with them.
Their name, ye, and so more come to her. A China saying, pastors be or what? Omo Babaka, you
cannot allege that.
Wobesi and a Webesi and a
MPP for
it is going to happen tomorrow. May say all of that. IMF idea, Omudia by Samijan Fear Yesko, Samijan Fear Yesko. It is all schemes. There's not, it doesn't make sense. Nyansa be any. What they believe to pull this.
You think your finance minister doesn't deserve the number 2 position?
He doesn't need it. He doesn't. You see, but
based on what are you saying, President should change CEO?
I'm just saying that as a.
You should know. Say,
that is my government. If we are doing well, we are doing well. If we are failing, we are failing. And you will be film. But football, who the team kobo ball, who ye be film, no ye be film. Some people may be playing way ahead of the coach. You change them. You see, some people may not be performing. I'm not here to rate anybody. President is the one who appointed everybody.
But do you think he's doing well?
Why? May say, President Mahama appointed everybody. We support him to appoint everybody. So being here at the your report was not the command. Remember, Trabonting, remember, because I'm buying.
But you think there should be reshuffle in January as people are calling for?
What's it?
Reshuffle and say Basu January.
Manya catch us me bomb pies on and penny best up to CEO level. I said, see you, but this is quite bit me as a self sacrum.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the way I call
you think the way I
call no, a day, no, yeah, the way I call constituency, the way I call constituency. We have expectations.
But why are you calling for a change? That's what I'm asking.
What's it?
I don't know what percent Sakrayeba.
If change was not good, change is good. There are places some CEOs are not playing our handbook. And the NDC has a handbook. This is our government. If you are not playing by the book of the party, then you are at loggerheads with the party. And that is going to be seen clearly.
Is it serving Ghana or serving the party?
We'll say.
Ghana now almost from our party.
I say political parties are the ones that drive growth in this country, not journalists. Yeah, in fact, there's no day the MPP, NDC, but to actually, journalists moye political parties. Then you must go and register yourselves.
But there are some journalists within the political parties.
Muka hubia, nasa munyina muka hubi. Uti he udombi, undombi.
There be mini party card.
Ose
Mini party card.
No, but when it goes.
But I love candidates. I have a passion for
President Mahama.
He's my father.
President Mahama tamfu nyina kradono. 39% of MPP members love him. So 39% of MPP members. So we need to work.
Uji Musa dankwa juma waye na u just masapon there.
Ose
Uji Musa dankwa there na tum.
Musa dankwa fi na
we just masapon.
Musa dankwa fi na adukrum. Of that, and whenever a person who is naturally supposed to be your ally, that person does something and gives you a report, you are tempted to believe in the credibility of that report. And I'm saying, Samar Sapon is a lecturer, but he's an MPP patron, and he was, was people some Johonum, no, or can MPP for no. Such a person cannot make an assessment objectively. So if he wants to, then let him announce that today, Domahene, Papa Domahene can, Nasamunani say, now or your MPP and son or your judge.
So no card.
No card and son or your judge. NT, Smart.
No, Casa Nide.
What's say?
No, Canasa Nide.
To medium. So it's true. Sunny say Ebimu, Edom political parties and son one we are judge for.
Now, so Henry de Unka.
What's say?
Or any day political party they found.
I know dear. Media Mate, but when about him for someone in Famanungum.
Or party in Betosini if a Sedun Ketia becomes your flag bearer, like he moves away from the party. A Betosini
says, yeah, a party as we speak today. We President Mahama Freewa as a president, so over party no more. I said Unketia is the father of the party. Or not training so he has control over us. You may disagree with him. And look, you come to our fact plan and the man was on platform teasing all of us, playing with all of us at his level. That is who he is. Intelligence, Chairman is very intelligent. Right? He has served this country for years. One political scandal on Chairman Asedun Ketia. You can't. Fred Bile Mubaye, GMPC, we all know. What's he we doing? Markut. But having said so, I also believe, sir.
Party for any bishop said and said.
And I say, I know dear. Now, Obeche Bibia, Omeganchero. It is not true. I can disagree. There are several elections that we have gone. Obia and Fescan, 2 and some national chairman or Befremni, I mean them. I mean, it's Cassie and Koyejuma. Nobody. And I can tell you for a fact.
And as a party, you will free Muno Koya flag by a party.
Or free day.
If he comes out of the party itself.
Chairman haven't announced his bid. Onya announced it. If he wants to be president, he doesn't want to be president. He has not officially informed party for say, I want to be a president. When he does so, some of us would then have the opportunity to express how we feel.
Would you support him?
Would I support him? As a deputy general secretary, Menye will be campaigner. The only person.
By the way, I'll touting the credentials.
That is who he is. He's my boss.
Oh, no.
That is who he is. He's my boss. When I decide that he's the one, I will. If he decides he will contest, I will support him and I will die for his bid. As at now, my allegiance is with President Mahama. Because.
But a free party no more.
Why?
Hadri.
As
in not running the party because he served the party as a general secretary.
That's what I'm saying.